Hello chess lovers, I have a very impressive attacking game for you played by Viswanathan Anand against Fritz computer. The game was played in 1992 in Hamburg. Fritz started with e4 and e5 by Anand. Knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, Fritz goes for the Italian game and knight f6, Anand goes for two knights defense, knight g5, attacking the pawn on f7 and d5. This is the main line. E takes d5, knight a5, Anand goes for Polerio defense, bishop b5 check, c6, d takes c6, b takes c6, bishop e2, h6, kicking away this knight. Now white has two options, either to play the knight on f3 or on h3. Mainly white is playing knight f3, but Fritz decided to place the knight on h3 with the intention of placing the bishop on f3. But later we will see that this knight on h3 becomes a real weakness. Here comes bishop c5. We see castling by both sides, d3 and rook b8. Anand is not hurrying to capture on h3. First, he has a very cunning idea. After bishop f3, he played a very provocative move, rook b4. With this beautiful rook maneuver, Anand is going to bring the rook on the king side and attack white king. But at the same time, this allows Fritz to play c3 with a tempo, attack the rook on b4, and after rook h4, Fritz played b4, forking both these pieces. And now it's high time to capture the knight. Bishop takes h3, damaging white's king side. G takes h3 and rook takes h3. Now white has two choices, either to capture on a5 or on c5. Of course, Fritz captured on c5, which is the best continuation. Otherwise, if you capture on a5, this bishop can cause white some problems. But when you are capturing on c5, now the knight is out of the game. But sacrificing a piece is not enough. Anand is also going to sacrifice a pawn as well. e4. The idea is that Anand is opening up this h2 b8 diagonal, and now this queen can come and attack white king. And it was in here that Fritz made a mistake and captured on e4. It was better to place the bishop on g2 and cover white king. If rook takes d3, then queen a4. But instead, after e4, we see bishop takes e4, and now white's position is starting to deteriorate. Here comes knight takes e4, d takes e4, and there it goes, queen h4. But still, white's position is not as hopeless as it may seem. White could play queen e2. The idea is to play f3 and cover the king. If rook takes h2, then queen f3 covering the h1 square. But after queen h4, Fritz made a mistake and played rook e1. This is already losing. Instead of capturing on h2, well, if rook takes h2, then queen f3 is coming. Anand played a very powerful move. He first played rook d8, and after queen e2, only now he captured on h2. Now you will understand the difference. This rook is coming to support his friends. Queen f3, and now you can pause the video and try to find Anand's next move. Ready? Anand played a powerful deflective move, rook d3, deflecting the queen, which is protecting the f2 square. Now if queen takes d3, then queen takes f2, checkmate. Let's go back. After rook d3, we see bishop e3. Now comes the knight, knight c4. Finally, this knight is also joining the attack. All black pieces are attacking. Rook c1, knight e5. Of course, instead of playing knight e5, Anand had a stronger continuation. He could capture on e3. If f takes e3, then knight e5. If queen f4, then knight g4, and looks like that white king is getting checkmated in a few moves. Let's go back. After rook c4, we see knight e5, queen g3, queen takes g3, f takes g3. Instead of capturing on e3, now Anand first placed knight f3 check, protecting the rook, and after king f1, he is capturing on e3. Rook d1, rook e2 simply, and white is threatening checkmate in 1. And it was in here that Fritz went for vinegar stroke checks. He played rook d8 check, prolonging his life, and after king h7 he played rook h8 check. In chess, a computer's meaningless checks just before mate are called vinegar stroke checks. Anand captured on h8 and after c4. Now you can see that he has several ways to checkmate this white king, but Anand played rook g2. He's just torturing Fritz. And after knight c3, probably he decided that it will be a good idea to checkmate with a knight and played knight h2 checkmate. Actually, this was a very impressive attacking game, especially I liked that rook maneuver. Not sure, but it's quite possible that that maneuver was in his home preparation. If you liked this beautiful attacking game, don't forget to give the thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. More games are coming. Good luck.